Yeah, I just came across this great story. I like wartime stories. And this one was this had to do with the acquisition. Well, during the war, America banned the use of a lot of materials, especially metal. And in 1941, I think they said no metal for anybody non-essential for all of it is acquisition. Yeah, well, all of it is going to be used for wartime purposes only. So a lot of industries suffered. One of them was the toy industry, and so they basically were announcing Christmas is canceled because no metal was able to be used for toy making. So no more sleds and no more wagons and train sets. I mean, everything was metal. Dinky cars. I mean, the list goes on. This one guy, who was he was the founder of the Erector Set company. His name was Gilbert, and he said, "Oh man, no more metal, no more toys." And he had an idea, so he requested a meeting with the heads of all the military and all the decision makers for these types of things. So he got them all together to plead his case to allow some metal to be used for at least his toy company, because he was claiming that his toy company was more important, let's say, than the other toy companies, because he wasn't making trinkets. He was making educational toys, and so I mean, he was a genius. He brought toys with him to show the the stiff-necked generals of the Army and Navy and so on. And here, this is what happened. It's pretty crazy, pretty great. Ready?
He pulled out a machine gun model that made a realistic rat-a-tat sound. He placed them on the massive oak table in the center of the room. He handed a few smaller models to the generals. What happened next is one of the most remarkable moments in the history of American business. The stern demeanor of the council began to crack.
Check out this next picture.
The Secretary of the Navy picked up the submarine.
I have a feeling it's real in that picture. That gnarly hand.
Slowly, the tension in the room evaporated.
Look at this picture.
By a childlike
could it be AI?
For hours,
look at the crack in the picture
men
there.
who were orchestrating the Great War sat on the floor and played with Gilbert's creations. They laughed. They collaborated. They remembered, briefly, the joy of creation. Gilbert.
It's a great picture. I mean,
the room evaporated. Replaced.
Look at it. I'm not sure you can claim it's AI. I didn't do research on it, but I'm willing to bet it's a real picture. And I mean, look at these guys. Sure, it's a posed picture, but I mean, look at these gentlemen, enthusiastic. Look at my little bridge. Oh, my big bridge over here. Can I be next? And then some guy comes in and says, "Yeah, come on, guys. Yeah, we gotta get back to war here. Come on. Okay, can I play next?" Yeah, that's a great picture. Great picture. So then, yeah, so he says,
by a childlike wonder. For hours, the men who were orchestrating the Great War sat on the floor and played with Gilbert's creations. They laughed. They collaborated. They remembered, briefly, the joy of creation. Gilbert seized the moment. He argued that these toys were developing the manual dexterity and the engineering intuition that the country desperately needed. He told them that by banning these toys, they were demoralizing the youth and stunting the growth of the next generation of mechanics. He wasn't asking for steel to make trinkets. He was asking for steel to make men.
So amazingly, he got his way, and in the next day in the paper, it was the man who saved Christmas. Amazing story. Great job, sir. God bless you, sir.